Yo guys, what's up? I'm gonna wait a few more minutes for some people to join so they have time, and then we will start, and then we will quickly go over crypto, over NQ, and then I have to dip because I only have time until 4. So we're gonna have a quick one today, but we make it work. Quickly emptying the charts, we're gonna analyze it together. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana we can also, but Solana I'm still in a short. And yeah, let's wait one more minute and then we will start. Okay, let's see. First of all, NQ, we're gonna check. This was Friday's trade, guys. It was a full take profit. Gave it live, of course, for all my students. And yeah, can't complain about this one. I need to put the chat a little bit here, so since I cannot properly read it. Hi Maruet, what's up? What's up? This was Friday's trade, as I mentioned. All triggers were given. Just market entered because it exactly closed at my entry, and I just market entered, hit the 1.5 target, and that's it. Friday's trade was a banger. Last week, I don't know, I think I had 1 win and 1 loss if I remember correct. But not sure. I'm still up for the month, so that's good to know. And today, let's quickly analyze market structure on NQ, since we need to have our buyers first before we can do any trading. Quickly checking market structure, what we are saying, but I don't need to analyze too much since the break to the upside happened here. And now we are bearish again. And this is current structure. Bearish, this is the high. This is the low for now, but we're gonna wait until the range gets created now. And then we will see what the scenarios are for today. So let's wait for the range first. We would line up for a pretty nice long if we get nice triggers for NQ. Okay, quickly Solana, I'm still in this short. It hasn't gotten stopped out yet. And it's now in profit again. Reasoning for this short was, I explained it already, but I will do it again. We are in the discount zone of this big hour 4 leg. As you can see, green zone is discount zone. So we've been touching into this discount zone with this leg, then toning it down on the hour 1 since hour 4 is bearish. We broke market structure right here on Solana with a valid shift in structure with this liquidity grab, all according to the concepts of my video course for my students. We broke structure right here. We have a nice RSI divergence as well. And yeah, just market entered after this break. Stop loss is above the second high that broke structure. So this high broke structure, and this is the high I'm having my stop loss. And this trade I'm just gonna let run. You could have added even a position right here, but it wouldn't have changed my stop loss much, so I did not change my position, or that I did not add. And now I'm just gonna let this trade run to my 2-hour target and see if it works, if it doesn't work. And that's pretty much it. Then let's quickly check Ethereum. Let's see where the hour 4 is. So hour 4 is in this bullish hour 4 leg right here. We are now in the discount zone. We shifted structure right here. This is the valid high. So this could be a good area for longs right here since market shifted bullish. We haven't touched the range high yet. So this would be somewhat of a valid long. I would first like to see some lower time frame confirmation since we had a pretty aggressive dump. Maybe this, and then I would long this. This would be a nice add, or it would be a nice long trigger for me. Since hour 4 is still bullish, hour 1 turned bullish right here, and it still is bullish, so still all valid. And lower time frame, a little structure sweep, or a little structure shift, and then I would long this to the range high, or whatever gives me 2R. And that's basically Ethereum. Pretty simple, but effective. And then Bitcoin, let's see. Bitcoin is at Bitcoin is at the range high. It touched the range high, so I did not long this. What I would now wait for Bitcoin is a sweep in here and then a 1 hour shift somewhere here in this area. This would give me long triggers to the range high. Again, since we have now nice equal highs right here, this would be somewhat of a trade I could play. But I need first the confirmation though. Without confirmation, I'm not taking the trade. Our 4 discount zone, our 1 shift in structure right here in this discount zone with a RSI divergence as well would give me a long trigger for Bitcoin right here, guys. And that's my view on crypto currently. Let me know if you have any questions, of course. Feel free to ask. Feel free to request a chart. I can also look at some charts of you. And let's go back to NQ quickly. Since we have 5 more minutes, the range high is for now right here. Range low is here on my opening range, so I'm gonna wait 5 more minutes for this to close, and then we will see the range. And then we can map out our scenarios for the day. Quickly preparing my prop firm as well. And now we need to wait 4 more minutes for the range to close. But yeah, Bitcoin is pretty clear for me. Waiting for this. Ethereum is at a good zone for longs. I'm just would wait for a M15 structure break to long to the range highs. And Solana I'm still short. Solana is actually again shifting structure right here. So you could even add something here, but I'm not gonna do that for now. Tighten the stops of the first position to this high. This would be something you could do, but I'm gonna let this play out for now. Not playing it too aggressive. Manik, what do you think? Bro, from where Ethereum will start reversal? Good question, my friend. For me, my trading scenario would be mentioned, as I mentioned it earlier, right here, a shift in structure for a long trigger. If we get below here, then I would again look for retracements, and then I would probably short, since then we would shift our 4 trend and then I would take shorts. And it's downtrend to 1.4. I mean, we don't know if that will happen. Nobody knows. For now, I'm just playing it level by level. For now, if these lows hold on the hour 4, I'm still looking for longs. This is my long invalidation right here. Complete draw, what's up? Can you show the hour 4 Ethereum zones? Yes, sir. Like this is the current zone. Since we had this leg to the downside, then we shifted structure right here with this leg to the upside, and now this is the current zone we are in. It's not been broken yet, and now we are in a pretty good RR zone for longs, in my opinion. Okay, now it's 1 more minute until the opening range. So, this is probably the range high. This is the range high. At the same time, it's the high that we need to... No, we need to shift this high for now to get bullish. So the first scenario would be that we get below here. Then I would take shorts. If this high holds, of course. So that's like my first trigger for the day. Shorts if we get now below this range low right here. And we need to close below this number. Then I would take my 1.5 R trade right here. That's the first scenario. Second scenario for now, this is the high we have to break to get bullish. So, if we reclaim this, with 2 candle closes right here, guys. 2 candle closes, reclaim right here, 1, 2 candle closes, then I would long a retest to these highs. So this would be my scenarios for NQ. Since we haven't put in 2 up candles here, this is not the high to break, this is the high to break. So first scenario would be long, reclaim this with 2 candle closes, then I long a retest of the range high. Or scenario 2, which is more likely right now, we close below here, then I would market short, or not market short, I would set limits at the range low with stop loss at the range high for a continuation short setup. And these would be the triggers for NQ today. Pretty simple, but it works. It works over the long run, of course. Not every trade works, but over the long run, it should work. Or it should not for me, it works For you, it would only work if you would do it long term, you know. One trade is not saying much. And we are already below, so we need to wait 2 more minutes for this close. See, if we close below here, then I would take the short already. I'm quickly preparing my prop firm as well. In case we get it. So let's see if we stay below. For now we are back in. Maybe we are not closing below, maybe we are, I don't know. 1 more minute and 45 seconds, then we can see if we can get the live trade in. And as I say, guys, this system has a win rate of 45%. If you copy this trade, don't expect to win or don't expect to lose. You can only get your edge if you do it over the long run. Copying 1 or 2 or 3 trades doesn't do much. It's basically like gambling. Just a little disclaimer. I post my trades every day in my Discord for my students. And there you can see every trade basically that I take on these setups. But for now we are back in the range. Looks like we won't get any trade in. Nope. Back in the range. No trade for now. And of course there's the chance for a reversal long as well today. And crypto is dumping. Let's see, it's fighting, it's fighting. 10 more seconds. We are now exactly at the entry. 4 more seconds. If we close like this, I'm gonna take the short. And I'm gonna take it. No, I'm not gonna take it. 2.9 points below is technically not valid for me. I need 3 points below. I have to wait a little bit longer. See if the market reacts now. Or if I don't get any entry at all. Sadly, this is not a valid entry. I would have market entered this, but we have 2.9 points below. I need 3 points below. So I'm gonna wait it. I'm gonna wait it out. And see if the next candle closes like this. Obviously, I'm gonna set my limits and see if I get filled. If not, if we reach this zone, I'm gonna cancel my orders. Damn, market entering this would have been a banger. But for now, it's nothing. Nothing is set. Nothing is clear. So let's wait. So this would be a technical Solana add-on long. It was a pretty sniper short. And for Ethereum, waiting for like a little shift here and then long Bitcoin dip into the discount. And for NQ, we wait 3 more minutes and then I will set those limit orders. And then see if I get filled. If I don't get filled, that's fine as well. I'm in a little bit of profit for the month so far, so that's nice to have. If you have any questions, guys, feel free to ask me right now. I have to wrap it up relatively soon, since I have to hit the gym pretty quick and then I have some more meetings today. I'm short on time. But let me know any questions and we're gonna answer the questions, of course. I take time for the questions. Bro, market entering this would have been nice. This reaction, insane. But 0.1 point was missing for my valid entry. I need 3 points below, not 2.9 points. And now we are retracing anyways. So let's see how we close in 1 minute and 50 seconds. And then see if I get my entry or not. Let's see. 1 more minute, 15 seconds. I see another question. Let me quickly read it. How did you get the knowledge for trading, such as nuanced things such as the point system, etc., and the levels to watch? I gathered that myself basically by building my own trading system and backing it with data. Basically, it's like a process that I refined for myself. It's the process that I teach to all my one-on-one students, and basically there's a fixed process for that behind Martin, and it's all systemized, it's all easily to learn, and yeah, basically you can put a whole progress or a whole system behind this approach. And after collecting insane amounts of trading data, a lot of trades, I've been trading this system now for 4 years. You just know those things, you know. If that answers your question. And the levels to watch on market structure are all, it's a system that I've built for myself basically, and that I teach to all my students. It's basically a help to objectify the market a little bit, to make the charts as objective as possible, and then we can collect data on our objective trading system, and this data will then be meaningful, and then we can make conclusions. Does it work? Does it not work? And yeah. If anyone is interested in those things, send me a DM on X or on Twitter. No, send me a DM on X or on Instagram. Twitter is X. And yeah, we can see if you're a right fit for that. I do not take the RSI into account. I take the RSI also into account on some trades. On my crypto system I do. On this one I do not. I'm not looking on NQ. On my NQ system, I'm not looking at RSI. Only on my crypto trades, like here for Solana, for example, where I shorted right here. Here I have an RSI divergence, and this is also a trigger that I need for my trades on the hour 4 crypto system. And as you can see, NQ closed back in the range. I'm not taking any trade for now. The 2.9 close below here was not enough. And now I need to wait a little bit longer to see if I get any entry. Now it's basically patience. Waiting for the setups to come to me. If you have more questions, guys, let me know. You entered NQ. I did not enter. Maybe you know, you have your own system, maybe, I don't know. For me, it was not a valid trade. Like the close below the range low was 2.9 points, as you can see. And for my trigger, I need a 3-point close below or above. And it was, yeah, very close, but not valid technically, so I was not allowed to take it. wrong button. Are there any more questions, guys? Let me know. We could also get a continuation, or we could also get a reversal setup today if we get above here. But if this candle prints bullish, then the high switches to this high, since then this would be a valid leg. Then we need only a close above the range high for a long. And yeah, for now it's patience, guys. If you have any more questions, let me know now. And then I have to wrap it up. If this candle closes green, then this will be the high we have to break to get back to bullish. And it looks like this candle will close green, and then we will have this high to break. Entered long because structure had already flipped bullish. Price was holding above the 200 EMA and the pullback was into support. Ah, you entered long. Okay, that's nice. GG. Price had flipped bullish. Yeah, nice. So you're probably on the lower time frame even. So I will add longs if we get above here. This will be my long scenario. Since now we have two bullish candles, now the high is this one, the valid high to break. And then I will enter longs if we get above here. One clean close, no, two closes above here I need. Since we need to shift structure first with two closes. And then I will get my long trigger. And that's it for the day. So yeah, now we have two bullish candles. Now this is the high that we have to break. So now the scenario would be two closes above here. One, two closes, and then I would long. Or still, if we get below here, I would still take the short. But this is now, for now, my scenario for the day, guys. Check iron and INTC. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. Sounds like a stock. Intel, yeah, I knew it. Bro, what's going on here, boy? Damn, tough stock to hold, but nice pump. My stock watch list. Let me see. McDonald's is dumping, I saw this morning. So McDonald's would be like a buy area right here. Tesla buy area right here. Robinhood, I bought a little in this yellow box. It's now up already, pretty nice. 30%, 20%. But I'm gonna buy more if we dip lower. Right here would be. At Netflix, I bought the 200 EMA, that's it. Berkshire waiting for this. So basically retracements into the 200 EMA. Google a little bit a wider range. Apple, of course, it's not dumping. Nvidia is never dumping. It's at all-time highs now already, almost. Meta waiting for a dump to 200 EMA. Amazon was front running my buying zone a little bit. Sadly, I would have started buying right here, but it pumped. Microsoft I bought right here. It's up 10%. And that's it. NQ is at all-time high. S&P is at all-time high. Times are good for the long-term portfolios. Let me check what Martin wrote here, since I can see it on my screen. Try AMD. Damn, AMD is also pumping. Buying 200 EMA would have been a blessing here. Yeah, too late now. You bought Intel and Iron. That's very nice. Good job, good job. Okay, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. NQ is standing. These are my scenarios. 2 candle closes above here for longs, 1 candle close below here for shorts, and that's it. My apologies, I didn't let you know sooner. Yeah, bro, next time tell me. No, of course, it's fine. No worries. Next time tell me when a stock pumps 200%. But tell me before. Okay, guys, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you want to learn to trade with me, send me a DM on X or on Instagram, as I mentioned, and yeah, I will basically get you there to build your own trading system, become a full-time trader in 6 months. That's my program that I do with you. And yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel that you don't miss all the live streams, that you don't miss the videos. And thank you all for tuning in today. And I will see you on YouTube next Monday again. Only one live stream on YouTube every week. The other live streams are for my one-on-one students only. So yeah, hit me up if you're interested, and I will see you next Monday. And good luck with your trading this week. Peace out.